roach freaking crawled across. Because it was crawling the clothes. It's not from right here by my ear. Roaches always crawl on me in my room, in my bed. And I don't like it. And I'm not allowed to go to work. I'm not allowed to use any of the vehicles. This has been this way since in the 1990s when I was able to drive. And I had my license. None of my family members wanted me to drive. Their words say how they want me to drive, but if I don't be abused and neglected the way they say they were when they were growing up and having to live, then they curse me behind my back and yeah, this is my siblings and my family members and relatives. And yeah, they put curses on me and my dad, and they hate us reading the Gospels of God. You see, I don't care if they knew the Gospel, if they didn't teach it to us, because all they wanted to do was use us for what they wanted. And that right there shows that no, they're miserable people. They don't want to be in God, in love. No, because if they did, they they would have all been around me a lot. But no, see, my mom kept me away from them all. So my mom was drunk and she partied a lot with them, and she knew that I didn't want to be around her when she's drunk. And she knew they're drunk with her. I don't want to be around them either. So. To minister the word of God and all of that and understanding, they couldn't minister to them. No. See, reading the Bible to them, to understand, they have to want to understand. They have to pray for the understanding. So, reading to a drunk person doesn't get nothing across. And I don't like people on drugs. That's also the reason why I stayed away from them. Oh, plus, they would, like, teach their daughters to be very sexual with anyone. That it's okay for them to be that way. That if anyone would come onto them or do anything with them, that it's the other person's fault. Well, no. See, I say no. It's the mother taught the little girl, whatever, and if the little girl learned, or the little boy, or the older person, or teenager, or young adult, or elder person, I don't know. Even if they're like related or stuff like that. I mean, if the Holy Spirit speaks to someone and says, you are to stop them, you are to punish them, or whatever, then that would be fine. But if you're doing it because you uh, you don't know uh, anything other than what you were taught by vicious psychopaths who want to fuck everything and can't because their form of having sex with people is the intention of hurting someone, you better get away from them. No, there's those who have told me about their actions, and I don't like hearing about it. I like to, I like who I meet and who meets me to do what we like. If someone does something somewhere else and I don't see it or hear it, I don't want to hear about what happened after it happened. That's the most stupidest type of life to live. To to go up to someone and make a conversation. Oh, hi, I would like to get into your life and do this and that to you, and this is the payment I have to give you. I did this, that, and with whosoever back. But that's exactly what they do. They figure, they assume they can look pretty, or handsome, or have a story, or have food, or dress nice, or have a luxurious home, or have a poor home, or be exciting, or be miserable. That any of these situations and states is used, it's not to be used as payment or lure for anything. But so many do it. Oh, hi, I would like to give you this bed if you sleep with me in it. Oh, hi, I would like to give you this car if you bend over to the front and touch your toes. Hi, I would like to knock 75% off because you walked by and I like looking at you. So I'm willing to destroy my company just to get your attention. So a lot of them do. No. They excuse me? But it's so disgusting when a store does a percentage off thing. It's gross. I mean, I like stores that have prices, and the prices stay that price, and is represented as this price, and only this price. That's how I like my stores and my people. All that changing around stuff, knocking off prices just to get attention, and come in the store. We need more people in the store. We need more people in the store. Excuse me, store owners. stoners, store owners, you need to maintain focus. Steady your stores. The more steadier your store is, the more people will come. Not the more customers you have, the more steadier your store is ran and kept and breasts. You have to treat your store as the Garden of Eden. So many will come, and they will come and buy without browsing. Yeah, I have a heart murmur since I was born. The doctor said so. We just found out in 2009, I think. Yeah, what's the heart valve? Maybe also from 2009. I don't know. I'm still just now that I'm talking about this. Maybe God doesn't want you to sell anything. Maybe that's not what He uses focus and faith for. Maybe He doesn't use money. But He did. But for saving, like He had to use the money as His tool to lower Himself. I noticed that Jesus had to use money to lower Himself. The more money Jesus had, the lower He went. So, really? Wow. I was like, those are some things, just some things. I'm sure He did so many other things, and this is just one Bible, one book. I was like, why do we have to be beaten with one book? We don't like being beaten over and over with your one book because you don't know how to explain who you are, what you like, or what do you want to do. Like, we're here, breathe, walk, joyride, and I like walking. I like riding to an area where I can plan. I walk. I like not good to be alone. Am I supposed to just go? Okay. I got out of this dude's oh, we're not in a relationship anymore. What am I supposed to do now, huh? We're not in a relationship anymore? What is that? I mean, we're on this planet Earth. Come on. I have a relationship with the damn dirt. Once I'm born, I have a relationship with everything. How can that dude be so... Let's look for a new word for this. you best describe it? How can this dude be so? He's dismantled. He's disconnected. Someone done yanked him off. He might have been just a dead person. Yikes. He might have been just... Maybe that's why I felt like puking. Maybe that's the dead world that I went to. And really, there was no one. No wonder he couldn't drive so good. I mean, when I was young, I could drive good. And he's all like grateful and like he didn't know what to do, where to go. What was that? Even when I was 7 years old, I had focus. What was that? I mean, I'd rather see that roach on the wall. He's walking with all his legs in one direction so steadily. He knows that he is walking. The focus is to walk and stay connected to the wall. I've seen a dude on the commercial. He ran and he was like on the wall. Stuff on the wall. And his focus was like he's not supposed to be on the wall, and then so he's like he loses grip. I'm thinking that we can do that. If we have a focus to say, I focused on the wall. Maybe like the fucking wall. Wall! Pull me to the wall. I am wall girl. I am wall man. I am wall. I am wall crawler. I am ceiling crawler. I mean, that's gotta be what the roaches think and the spiders think. I am upside down, looking down. I am bug on water walker. I am. I am a lot. We need to do this. Look, I am driving. You notice a lot of parents do that to their kids. I am driving, and that usually shuts them off. You be like, thinking, it's so funny. It gives me breath. I love being given breath. I don't like my breath being taken away. You give me breath when I am out of it. You give me breath so I can normally breathe. I am breathing. I love that. I one day transform in here. Okay. Dismantled was the word. It's disgusting, really. It's disgusting. I will not put up with it. No one will be dismantled about me, around me. Look at my dad. He's fucking unfocused. And die! He didn't focus. He didn't say, I am living. I am breathing. I am. It's gross. It's gross. It's gross. I don't want to imitate that. I hate imitators of the dead. Don't force me to imitate the dead. I hated it when my dad used to imitate being dead. I hated it. You are never going to put me into a casket. You'd never burn me. No. I hate dead bodies. I don't have to love your darkness. I need a guitar and rock guitar. What I always wanted. My song. I don't need to love your darkness. I will never love your darkness. You are not my lovely bride. You are on my side. I love lights and I love God is my shepherd. Did you ever notice a lot is not repeated? Why do you want to hurt me? If I don't continue to do new things, why do you want to hurt me if I do karaoke? Why do you want to hurt me if I'm not no young little fucking pussy ass thick bitch for you to fuck in your imagination while singing karaoke? Oh yeah, they pretend to love your singing. Oh, you sound so pretty to the other people. It keeps them distracted so they can fuck you. Oh, your acting is so great for the other people to keep distracted while we beat the fuck out of you and steal your house. Keep you occupied so that you don't pay your taxes. And your home gets taken away and your land gets taken away. Oh, you didn't know that was what they were doing to you. Yeah, that's what they were doing to you the whole time. It's called an inside plan. They just know what each other's thinking about. You know? And they're like, hee. You're working for jerking. You're working for jerking. You notice how people build a lot of fucking houses? You ever notice you're just happiest laying in a bed? You ever notice that just one room never satisfies you? You ever notice that the ceiling should be more higher than 8 feet? You ever notice the walls are made of fucking trees? And people who live in trees get laughed at or disgusted by. But look, who's got the fucking tree now? I mean, really, you mock somebody because you want what they got, and you want to rearrange it so that it can look different, and somebody can't say, "Why the fucking what? You, you wanted to live in a tree, and you were making fun of the guy living in the tree, and you were making the guy feel like shit who was living in the tree, just because you wanted to live in a tree, not the exact kind of tree he was living in, but you still, you wanted to do just like that dude was doing, but you were making fun of him, and you were hurting him, and you cut his tree down, you cut his house down, you cut his house down. He was living in that tree. I mean, he was living in that tree first. I mean, if you want a house, then make sure you don't take the house from another being. I mean, gross. It's so sick. It's like, that's what makes me wonder. It's like, huh, is that why I feel like this? Because this wall and this floor, this ceiling. I mean, no matter what it looks like, right? Who used to own this? Who was kicked out of their home? And it's like, it feels like living in a used coffin, and it's like, you're next. You are next. Ha ha ha. We got you to buy it. And the thing is, it's used. That's gross, you know? That's really gross. It's like, this, ew. And they put ceilings on it too. I mean, it's all used and abused. And when we moved in here, they had like nudie pictures in the back of the mirror that I had seen it sticking out, and I pulled that out, and it's like, no, this is the kind of people lived here before. I don't want to live in this. I'm not that type of person, and I always hated those types of persons. Not the nudie people on the nudie thing. Because I know that the nudie people on the nudie thing were being used and abused and neglected and lied to. Somebody probably killed them because they were acting like, oh, I love you so much. Oh, we're going to get married. Let me take some naked pictures of you so I can make some money off of your bitch ass. Oh, wait, did I say that? Oh, too late. I already have the pictures. Bang. And then they shoot the fucking people and kill them and say, oh, she was a whore. Oh, yeah. After they could take a virgin and do this to him or her, and then kill the person, and then say they was on drugs, and say they put some drugs in their system too, just so that they can look like they telling the truth. And then they kill them, and then they say, oh, he pulled a gun out on me. Oh, yeah, stuff like that. Oh, they always do that. And it's down here. They did it to one of my cousins. I ain't never meet my family or nothing. I ain't never even met my family. I didn't even get to meet my own dad. My own dad, he was just like, I wanted to be chased after. What the fuck? And no conversations. This family never spoke to me. Never. Never spoke. They spoke at me. They tried to educate me. But just no. Just nothing. Nothing at all. It's like my nieces and nephews and stuff, they're wondering, oh, they think they were fucking close to me. They don't even know what being fucking close to me is. I don't want to be near them. I have other people I could be near that will love me, and I will love them like we're supposed to. Not this fucking South Louisiana bullshit. Everybody's like, make money, make money, make money, no matter how, no matter how, no matter how. Sell your car, label your car, make a business, kill each other, hate each other, make more than each other. And you know, I think the animals have the right idea. Live. Just, you never know when you're gonna get hunted down, or shot, or wrecked, or ran over, or bomb dropped on you, a flood, a hurricane, a tornado. Really, you don't never know. All this fuck you and your damn Weather Channel. Your Weather Channel is bullshit. Your Weather Channel is all like, okay, guess what? You have a month to be fucking freaked out because there's a hurricane in the ocean. You have a month to worry your fucking ass and die, catch a heart attack because your blood level starts going high. And they think it's so intelligent. When they do this to you, they think they're smart. Oh, they get paid so much more because they come up with these ideas. And then people die. People kill each other. People start getting insane. Do they love you? No. Do they love money? Yeah. How do you know who converted from loving God to loving money? Thieves, liars, fornicators. Look, if you're not in the Garden of Eden, you cannot fuck anyone. No. It's illegal to screw anyone outside the Garden of Eden. Unless you're a miserable fucking married person. And you can do that with your wife or husband. You're gonna be fucking miserable your whole life anyways. So that's pretty much why everyone wants to get to the Eden. Want to find Eden. Once you're in Eden, the city of God, once you're there, bruh, you ain't got no curse. You do whatever you want, as long as you ask God. Be like, what's the rules? The rules are, you cannot enter the Garden of Eden, the city of God, unpure. Which means, if you are a certain level of a sinner, you can't enter. You have to completely be clean and purified. How long does that take? When you're clean and purified. When you stop sinning. That's all. Okay. Let's say you're not sinning. And you keep a list. And you scan over yourself. You got a list of thou shalt not. And you have a list of thou shalt. And you have a personality list that you have to be. It's called the virtues. You have to do all of these things. And have done it and or planning to do more of it. Yeah, he's getting going to read it. See, he's got like that. Right? Great. Fantastic. I feel a lot great now. Why am I still alone? Why they got fucking girls walking up and down the street over here with their fucking dresses and shit? Like they going house to house fucking people or something? Those teenage girls and these older women, pregnant and not pregnant, and even with their kids going up and down the street. Get them away from me. They're sinners. I don't want them around me. I don't want them around me. They're dirty. I don't want them to dirty my house. I don't want them to dirty God's church neither. I don't want them to dirty nothing. I don't make nothing being dirty. Can't be happy when things are dirty. And miserable. It's too miserable.